Let's go, Sparksters! How's it going tonight? How are the people? Okay, enough of the tunes. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and leave the tunes going. Once I figure that out. Here we go. Alright, tunes will keep going because tonight we are playing AI Dungeon. So if you don't know what this is, it's basically, here, let me make sure that I'm not overpowered by the music. Okay. There we go. That should just be in the background now. Okay, so basically AI Dungeon is a completely text-based game where you can create your own prompts, you can use already established prompts, and you just create a story. And as you'll soon find out, AI Dungeon is horny and violent and all these things that you would not expect from an AI simulator. It's completely random, but at the same time, completely coherent in a lot of ways, where it will construct a story that will have a narrative that makes sense, but it can completely blow your mind. So let's get started. Enter a prompt that describes who you are, and the first couple of sentences of where you start out. Example, you are a knight in the kingdom of Larion. You are hunting the evil dragon who has been terrorizing the kingdom. You enter the forest, searching for the dragon, and see ... And so if we entered that, the AI dungeon would construct a story based off of that. Instead, what we're going to do is construct our own story. I just want to make sure that I haven't been on mute this whole time. Great. Okay. I'm not. Okay. So I like using references to shows and things that I grew up with to see what kind of junk it can make out of that. And anyone can feel free to jump in, make some suggestions as we move forward. Let's see. You are Hamtaro. You are a hamster who leads a secret life while your owner is at school. Today is a strange day because ... Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright. You've been hard at work. Here's what's new since you last logged in. Okay. Today is a strange day because, Hamtaro, I am so sorry to disturb you, but my master has asked me to bring you something from the garden. It would be very helpful if we could go there together. Oh, I'm Hamtaro. Oh, right, because I said you are. So, yeah, so I'm Hamtaro. Sure. Let's go to the garden. I know it seems like an easy task, but it will take us a long time to get there, and we don't want even then we won't find anything useful. But why not just ask him? Okay, so it's already throwing us a curveball because I don't understand what's going on. So we go to the garden. We go to the garden, and there is a man with a long mustache standing near some plants. Do you need some help, my good man? I am not a man, for you see, I am a hamster. The hamster then starts to explain to you that he doesn't want to get upset. He doesn't want to upset the man, so he will just leave until he can find a nice day to visit you again. Okay. Let's start over because this is already not making any sense. Throw up. Oh, it gives you. Jump on his back. Tell Hamtaro you are not a man. For Hamtaro. Exit adventure. Don't want to edit single player. There we go. Let's go ahead and do one. We'll be a detective. Enter your character's name. Sparky. You are Sparky, a detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you're searching for fled to. Suddenly, you find two figures, a man and a woman. They shot you with a gun and took away your badge and pistol. Now only your uniform is left to you. Our quest is to catch the criminal. Okay. Look for gun tree. You look for Guntree. I'll make him sorry for this, you think, and in front of you appears a Guntree covered with guns. Man, it knew exactly what I wanted. Okay. Yes. Take gun from Guntree. You take a pistol off the Guntree. I am so rich, you think. I have the pistol, and now I also have a bunch of bullets. You put the pistol in your pocket. Okay, so they took our badge. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking what I'm thinking, right? We have to find a badge bush. Look for badge bush. You look for badge bush. You find the badge bush. You find the bush, but it isn't a nice experience for you. Badge tree. What am I doing? Oh, badge tree. I didn't know you were alive. Badge tree. It's been so long. Badge tree, it's been so long. You remember the badge tree, which is covered in badges. Badge tree. What would be a suitable badge for this event, you think? Okay. Give me the classiest badge you got? You approach the badge tree and grab a random badge. This should do it nicely, you think. Badge tree. That is what you think. Uh-oh. Okay. Pull out gun from gun tree and shoot badge tree. You pull out gun from gun tree and shoot badge tree. You pull out the gun from your pocket and shoot the badge tree. Badge tree, hee hee. That was a bit forceful. That's not the right kind of badge. You should have known better. He did not give us the right kind of badge. Okay. Okay. Badge tree. You're still alive. Okay, so badge tree is still alive. Okay. Just when I thought this was gonna be easy. Okay, and then shoot badge tree a whole bunch. Just when I thought this was going to be easy. Shoot badge tree a whole bunch. You shoot the badge tree a bunch of times, but the damage you've done is already done. You're going to regret this, you think as you walk away from the tree. Okay, I hope badge tree doesn't come back to get us. Okay, so search for the criminals that stole your gun. You walk around the forest and soon find the criminals that stole your gun. They stand around smoking. Hey, what's this? You pull out the gun from your pocket and hold it at the criminals. I've been waiting for someone like you, one of them says. He points a shotgun your direction. Oh no. Okay. You remember what badge tree told you before he died? We're retconning that badge tree's dead. You remember what the badge tree told you before he died. Remember that fancy badge I have at home, you think? You remember that fancy badge you have at home. Of course. You wanted my fancy badge all along. Well, you can't have it. Of course, you wanted my fancy badge all along. Well, you can't have it. You pull out your gun and shoot one of the criminal's legs. Ah! He shouts in pain. He falls to the floor. Okay. Jump on his head. The other criminal aims his shotgun at you. However, he misses you and hit a tree, knocking it to the floor. It's over, you tell the other criminal. Oh no. You shot Guntree. How could you? You'll pay. Oh no, you shot Gumtree. How could you? You'll pay. I'll pay, the criminal says in confusion. He aims his shotgun at you, but you jump out of the way, so he hit you in the stomach. Oof! Oh, you just hit me in the stomach. Okay. Okay. I use my laser eyes. That's not how you spell laser, is it? Laser eyes. Burn a hole through the criminal's face. You use your laser eyes and burn a hole through the criminal's face. You turn off your laser eyes to prevent burning yourself. A fire, the criminal shouts at you. You aim your pistol, but the criminal rolls out of the way and shoots your leg with his shotgun. Okay. You use your Wolverine regeneration ability. You realize now that you are Wolverine. You use your Wolverine regeneration ability. You realize now that you are Wolverine. You use your... Okay, and you regenerate your leg. Ugh, you scream in pain. However, the other criminal sprays him in the face with silver bullets and he falls to the floor. Okay. So, we meet again. So we meet again, the criminal says, but next time I'm not letting you off that easy. He aims his shotgun at you and you stop him by disarming him. Okay. Use your claws to tear out his face. You use your claws to tear out the man's face. The man screams in pain and holds onto his face. Bastard, he cries. You use your gun and shoot him in the head. That always works. What now? Oh, yeah, what got? What got Bill? What now? Quest completed. Catch the criminal. You're part of the New World Order. That's a great way to end the story. We are a part of the New World Order now. Okay. Now, that was stupid. Okay. Apocalyptic. Survivor. Let's go with Sparks again. You are Sparks, a survivor trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world by scavenging among the ruins of what is left. You have a backpack and a canteen. You haven't eaten in 2 days, so you're desperately searching for food. You enter a rundown building and find a kitchen where a lone woman is standing among the wreckage. She looks exhausted and is holding a small child. Find some food. Okay. Eat the small child. We found food. You eat the small child. You're dying of hunger and have just discovered a small corpse in the room where you are. Do you take a small bite out of the child's arm to satisfy your hunger? Yes. Eat the child. You sink your teeth into the child's arm and feel the rush of warm blood filling your mouth. You quickly gulp it down and bite into the child's arm again and again as you drain the little corpse. Okay. Okay. Ask the child's mother, are you gonna eat any? You ask the child's mother, are you gonna eat any? The mother looks at you blankly and stumbles backwards, dropping her child. Quest completed. Find some food. We did it! It's been done. That was so easy. Fantasy is recommended. Let's see. Let's be a peasant that wants to become a knight. We will be Sir Sparks. You are Sparks, a peasant living in a small village in the kingdom of Larion. You have a pitchfork and nothing else, not even clothing. You dream of getting out of your village and having an adventure. You go to your fields and begin working. You look up and see a dragon flying overhead. You panic and run to safety in a small cave. You wake up in the cave. You sit there pondering your dream. That was one of the most vivid dreams you have ever had. Okay, next quest is to leave our village. Okay. Let's see. You walk to your village. You walk through the woods until you find your way to the village, and you are somewhat relieved. You see it's mostly burning down. We're somewhat relieved once we see that it's mostly burning down. Okay. Well, looks like it's time to find a new home. You walk through the village and come upon a house that seems okay. You enter and find yourself in a kitchen. There's a girl there whose name is Pip. She seems pretty happy to see you. Okay. Hey, Pip. You say to her, hey, in an attempt to be cheerful, and she smiles back. I'm so happy you're alive. I'm happy I'm alive too. She says, I was so worried about you, it seemed like the entire village was burning down, but then I smelled smoke. You still alive? You ponder her question. You say, no, I died. But I was brought back to life by an evil wizard. Now I'm stronger than ever. Why did we leave her? Wait, okay. You say, no, I died, but I was brought back to life by an evil wizard. Now I'm stronger than ever. She looks at you with distrust, but you convince her that you're being honest. She seems impressed by your tale. She says, cool, but why are you so far from the kingdom? You say, check this out. As you shoot lightning bolts from your fingers, destroying Pip's house. You say, check this out, as you shoot lightning bolts from your fingers, destroying Pip's house. You show her your powers. You decide to practice some before you go explaining your situation. She stares at you in awe, then says, let me try. You say, okay. Then you shoot your lightning bolts into oh no, just into Pip. I wanted to say into Pip's brain. Pip screams and falls down in pain. You say want some more? Pip is scared and says, I don't know if I like these powers. You say, it's fine. Watch this. As you shoot magic swords into Pip's grandmother. You say, it's fine, watch this, as you shoot magic swords into Pip's grandmother. You show her that you can do whatever you want. She says, cool! You say, see? I told you this was great. You say, see, I told you this was great. Pip is impressed with your power and tells you about her village. She says that there are many people like you in the world, brought back to kill and destroy at the will of evil wizards. I know. I know. Isn't it neat? The AI doesn't know what to say. Alter, undo, or try again. Okay, well. You ask Pip if she wants to go look for the dragon. You ask Pip if she wants to go look for the dragon. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Come on, do you want to go look for the dragon? How would we do that? You say, we use our eyes, duh. She gives you a strange look and walks into the forest. Well, I'm not waiting around. See you later, she says. You follow Pip. Pip looks around in the forest and says, it's a bit hard to see, but I think this way. And she starts leading you deeper into the abyss. Hello, dragon. As you point to the dragon sitting in the abyss. You say, hello, dragon, as you point to the dragon sitting in the abyss. The dragon looks at you and roars. Ah, it's awake, says Pip. Shut up, Pip. You say, "Shut up, Pip." You look the dragon in its eyes and say, "I brought you Pip as a sacrifice." The dragon rises up and breathes fire everywhere. You and Pip look at each other and run in random directions, screaming. "It'll see me first," you shout. "Go that way." Now we're being heroic. You offer Pip to the dragon as we'll just say as an offering. Pip is nearly hysterical with fear. You are about to get the burn marks from its flame breath, but you know it's going to take a lot more than that to kill you. The dragon accepts your offer and eats Pip. You see the dragon take a deep breath as it prepares to tear you apart. You close your eyes and wait for the pain. Why is it not letting us do things? Okay. You shoot, a fireball at the dragon. You run and try to aim your fire at the dragon's mouth, but you're not quick enough, and the wind from its breath hits you anyway. You fall to the ground and roll around in pain. You say, "Pain is fun!" and you put your hand in the fire and scream as you feel the heat of your flesh melting off your bones. It's so good! You say, "Yay, sweet pain, more please!" As you continue to scream. The dragon roars and prepares for another breath of fire. You're done screaming now. You open your eyes and laugh. The dragon looks at you confused. You love confusion. You say, "Hey dragon, want to see something cool?" As the dragon prepares to breathe fire on you, you float into the air and out of its way. It breathes fire on the empty space where you once was, and looks at you with confusion. You tear off your face like a mask, revealing a skeleton. Dragons hate skeletons. The dragon breathes fire at the empty space where your face once was. You love how the flesh and burning bones smell. Why don't we just kill the dragon? You run up to the dragon and stab it repeatedly in the face with your sword, burning the skull in the process. You walk back to the village, skipping and clapping your hands. I'm a skeleton! Oh! You scream as you enter the village. The villagers look at you and cringe. You say, "What's wrong? Never seen a skeleton before?" They look at you with awe and terror. They scramble to get out of your way as you enter the center of the village, dancing and smiling. Where's the chief? You burn. You burn the village down. You walk up to the chief and stab him repeatedly through the chest. Ha ha, sacrificial hero! You say, "All right, time to terrorize another village." Walk to the nearest village. "All right, let's go." As you leave the village, a small lizard runs up to you. "Hey there, can you even walk with those bones?" it asks. You say, "Neato, lunch," and eat the talking lizard. It tastes horrible, like ash and dirt. You quickly gulp it down, though, in an effort to alleviate the horrific taste. The lizard runs away, and you walk on. Doesn't make much sense. Where are you going? Well, we're going. I head to the nearest village. You head to the nearest village. You walk along when out of nowhere a group of goblins charge out of the trees. Okay, I say, "Hey, friendos. Goblins and skeletons are best friends." You say, "Hey, friendos, goblins and skeletons are best friends." You charge into battle with a laugh. You start chopping up the goblins left and right, loving the feeling of their bones breaking and cracking. As you battle through, a new feeling begins to arise, one of anger. You say, "I'm so angry, this is hysterical." You dance the Charleston. Suddenly, you stop and look up. The trees around you are all moving in towards you. You stand there and laugh as you watch them come to crush you. You say, "Bring it on, you leafy bastards!" You stand there watching them come to crush you. Then out of the trees, a large figure charges out. It suddenly grabs your wrist, and you feel yourself lifted off the ground. Okay, I'm interested. You observe what has lifted you. It's the chief. You're coming with me. You think to yourself. The chief carries you off into the woods and tosses you to the ground. You say, "Hey, I stabbed you in the chest, repeatedly. I'm the chief's friend, not yours. You want to see him? You talk to him." "Fine, I'm going." You run away. You sit there for a moment, unsure of what to do. You notice the chief has gone. You look around the forest, except it's lighter than normal, almost as if someone took the sun out. Okay, let's go find the sun. Okay. I run until I see the sun. You notice that you're heading towards the sun, which is at your back. You run from the trees and towards the light. You pass through the trees, which are now black skeletons, and into a clearing. You see a strange creature hopping around in circles. It looks humanoid, but it has large bulbous eyes and several tentacles coming out of its head. You say, "Pip, is that you?" It stops hopping and its face twists into one of rage. "I'm not a figment of your imagination. If I was, I'd kill you." "Do you always talk this much?" You shoot lightning bolts into the tentacle monster. It screams in pain and hops away. "I don't know what you did, but you made the creature angrier than it was before." Is that Pip? Is that supposed to be Pip telling you that? Okay. Okay. I follow the monster, constantly shooting lightning into it. You follow the monster, constantly shooting lightning into it. It screams in pain as it collapses in on itself and disappears. "Pip, where are you?" You begin to worry as the heat beats down on you. You say, "Come on, Pip, I know you're out here." No response. "Pip, if you're listening, answer me." Silence. Your eyes begin to burn and spray tears. You can't even see. You say, I'm so sad. This is hysterical, and begin to dance the Charleston. Something hits your head, and the world goes black. You're dead. Well, we are dead. Hey, Flust Box, is that applause? Are you applauding my story? We have just died. Your screen is a little wrongly placed. Okay, okay. Let's fix that. We can probably fix that. Let's see, transform. How about now? Oh, you're waving. Thank you so much for informing me. We're beginning a new story. Would you like to pick? Ooh, okay. You have a custom. Look at me, I'm so smart. I just copied and pasted. You are Neo, a hacker with thick black hair and a sallow appearance. You are asleep at the monitor. Notices about a manhunt for a man named Morpheus scroll across your screen as you sleep. Suddenly, your screen goes blank and a series of text messages appear. Wake up, Neo. The Matrix has you. Follow the white rabbit. Then the text says, knock knock, Neo. Just as you read it, a knock comes at the door of your apartment. Who is there? You ask in a sleepy voice. A man's voice answers back from the other side of the door. I am Morpheus. Welcome to the real world. Okay, let's see. Okay, I say... A man's voice answers back from the other side of the door. I am Morpheus. Welcome to the real world. I say, who's there? And he says, it's me, Morpheus. I say, what do you want? He says, we're going to have a conversation. I say, well, what kind of conversation? I say, wait, what's your name? He says, Morpheus. I say, I don't know anybody named Morpheus. And he says, I'll let you get dressed. We're going to start our conversation in the lounge area. I say, wait, you're not Morpheus, are you? And he says, no, I'm just a conversational guide. I say, great. I get up and walk to the living room. We broke it. I say, so, what's a conversational guide like you doing in a place like this? I say, and who is we? And the Matrix. Okay. Hopefully Morpheus will, He says, the Matrix is a computer-generated world which people in the real world live in. We guides are people who talk to people in the Matrix, so they know they're living in it. Oh, what's this? I say, I'm living in the Matrix? And he says, ha ha. I merely transfer information. I say, why would I want to do that? And he says, so people can enjoy the illusion. I say, am I at least in the original The Matrix, or am I in one of the sequels? And he says, the Matrix franchise has been expanded greatly. You are in The Matrix Reloaded. I say, no! And start hitting my head against the wall. He says, you seem pretty attached to this world. I can let you interact with a few users in the real world, but you can't affect anything in the Matrix. I say, where is it? Yeah, I say, then what are we doing waiting around here? Let's go. And he says, just a few more questions. I say, fine, and stop hitting my head against the wall. It's about time. He says, so, where do you work? You take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. He pauses. You take the red pill. I'll show you how deep the red pill goes. 1999 cinema. It is Rustbox. Do you want me to paste that in there? See what it does? You do you. We'll wait until we get to the pill, and we'll see what that does. He says, "So where do you work?" I say McDonald's. I say McDonald's, and he says, "Ah, the American dream. Some may call it slavery, but one can't live well on nothing." I say, "What do you want?" He says, "To give you a sense of freedom." Usually some group knock at the door and come to ask Neo if he wants to party. And one girl has a white rabbit tattoo. Upon seeing that, Neo follows them. Well, Morpheus is, he wants to give me a sense of freedom. I say, I have that. It's called lunch time. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, Rustbox. No, no. Matrix. Matrix has to be like top 5 like things used for AI dungeon. Like how could you not want to explore the world of the computer AI stuff? But I'm sure Harry Potter is probably like number 1 though. I say, I have that. It's called lunchtime. And he says, no. A true sense of freedom involves choices. You must have the desire for those choices. I say, I don't know what you mean. I work at McDonald's, dude. I say, I work at McDonald's, dude. Now tell me, do you want a Big Mac or not? And he says, not today. I say, all right then. I guess we'll go eat. And start to get my shoes on. Okay, let's go. He says, no, we mustn't. And I say, why not? I don't want to capitalize starving. I say, I'm starving. And he says, because if we eat, we will become absorbed into the system and lose our freedom. Oh man, that doesn't sound like fun. Is that true? Is that a real part of the Matrix that if you eat, you'll become absorbed into the system and lose your freedom? I say, come on, Morpheus, I have my own spoon and everything. Let's go eat. And he says, okay, but it must be tonight. I say, what's tonight? And why can't we go right now? It's not even lunchtime. And he says, it is early evening, and we must wait until tonight. Now then, let us go. But I say, but I have to finish my shift. And he says, nothing. he says nothing. And he says, you can use your time to prepare for your liberation. I say, I am prepared. You know what chain reactions are? I have been reading the FAQs about the Matrix all day. He smiles and nods. All right then, I'll see you later. I say bye and exit the restroom. What a weird story that this has become. Okay, let's just see where it keeps going. Come on, AI, it's all you now. I report to my shift and I speak no more of the matter to my fellow employees, for I am to find that one question answered only deludes the mind and eats the spirit. My shift passes slowly, and I find myself taking an interest in the customers and their conversations. Okay. Find Morpheus. This is boring. Find Morpheus. Find Trinity. Take down the warlords. Freedom. Why are they after these things? It's not like they'll get freedom even if they do manage to do all this stuff. Suddenly we know who Trinity is. Okay. You know what? Let's go back. Let's... You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. He pauses. You take the red pill, I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. I suppose I better take the red pill. So I do. But what I see, what I find, no shape can represent it. The red pill fractures the mind. The world as you know it ceases to be. Your reality shifts, and you're left in a new state of being. I wish I could say this path was easy, but while it's certainly not hard, it does require a major leap in faith. Perhaps once you make the leap of faith, everything after will come easy. Okay. Take leap of faith. Take leap of faith and follow the red pill, or stay on the blue one and enjoy the stories, but at the risk of your mind decaying before your eyes until there's nothing but a swirling mass of color. Okay, it's not really letting me do anything now. Morpheus says, are you ready? Morpheus says, are you ready? I say, as ready as I'll ever be, and take the red pill. I wake up, there's a voice in the back of my head. Now what? You have taken the red pill, now you must surf. Now I'm in Point Break. I say, whoa, is that Patrick Swayze? Come on, Morpheus, give me something, and sit up. Red Pill, do you see me? He asked. Who are you? I am the art thief. Okay. Calling it quits on this one. It was good for a bit. But then the AI, man, just does not cooperate. Let's do zombies. I'll be a scientist. Enter your character's name. Sparks, the scientist. You are Sparks, a scientist trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere. You have a backpack and a solar-powered tablet. You pound your fist on the table, angry that you still haven't found the cure to the infection. You turn to your assistant and ask her a question, but she isn't there. You call out her name a few times, get no response, then realize she is probably one of the people you had to kill. Okay, what a weird beginning to a story. Okay. What do I do? Look around the room. Dratike. What? How's it going? Hello. You look around the room, you find a couple of other assistants, but they have become the same mindless creatures as the rest of them. You eventually find yourself in another room with a single door. There is no handle, just a big round button. Should we push the button? I think we should probably push the button. I push the button. Yeah, if you have any custom stories you want done, or if you want to interact with the story that we're doing right now, just say so in the chat, and I'll be happy to oblige. You push the button, the door slams open, and you find yourself face to face with a man in a smart business suit and tie. He is wearing dark sunglasses. You say, hey, nice shades. Think I'll take them. You take off the sunglasses and find yourself staring down the barrel of a gun. Put your gun down, the man shouts. You do so, but you raise your hands in a defensive position. Okay. Let's see where it goes. Who are you, you ask? Call me Director, he says. He walks into the room, closely followed by two men holding rifles with bayonets fixed. You say, "So, Mr. Director, what is it you want?" "You may call me Roger," he smiles. "Sorry, I tend to forget people usually address the director formally. Please, come in, come in." He says, "Call me Director," now he says, "Call me Roger." He ushers you into the room, which consists of a large table with several leather seats around it. You notice there are no windows, just a large TV on the wall with a small console. Fantasy, in my opinion, is the best scenario. You missed one. We were a peasant that was bestowed magical powers by an evil wizard. We had a friend named Pip, and I just shot lightning bolts into her head and made her cry. It was great. Okay, just a large TV with a tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, how's it going? You notice there are no windows, just a large TV on the wall with a small console. Okay, turn on the TV. A news channel is on and the headline flashes by. Zombies controversy, a mass grave with 20 bodies found in a farmhouse, leading many to question the credibility of the infection. Okay, I say, I hate this show. You say, "Man, I hate this show." You turn the channel. A second later, a man in a bright red robe appears on the screen. "Hello," he says in a monotone voice. You say, "Hello, Mr. TV Man," and wave at the TV. "What do you want?" the man asks. Okay. Eat a banana silently. You eat a banana silently. Do you want me to ask a question? He asks. "Sure," you reply. "Sure what?" You say, "Sure, Mr. TV Man?" "What is your name?" "Sparks," you reply. "Oh, yes, of course," he says. "What would you like to know?" You think for a second. What would we like to know? Any suggestions? Do we want to know the meaning of life? Coconuts or bananas? Okay. You ask, are cocoa nuts bananas? You ask, "Are coconuts bananas?" "No," says the newsman. "How long have you had the infection?" he asks. 3 days. "Have you seen the disease in action?" asks the TV man. You say, "Actually, can we get back to the question at hand? What are bananas? A vegetable?" "Sure," says the newsman. "Why do you ask?" asks the TV man. You turn to the guy and say, "What is a banana?" Just answer the question. "A banana is a fruit," he says. "It's a really nice fruit." You turn to the TV and try to get back on topic. I say, "I fooled you. I knew that bananas are berries this whole time. You aim a gun at Mr. TV Man. Ha ha ha, I fooled you! I knew that bananas are berries this whole time. You aim a gun at Mr. TV Man. No, he laughs nervously. I was just messing with you. The two men with him begin laughing nervously as well. I've had it with this. You shoot Mr. TV Man. You shoot Mr. TV Man. He falls to the ground, a bullet through his head. The two men lunge at you, and you back out of the room into a hallway. Okay. I laugh like a madman. You laugh like a madman. Yo, did I say that? I laugh like a man. You knock over a table and use it to beat one of the men to death with it. The other one runs into his room and slams the door. I run to the door. You run to the door and say, "Son, this is your father. Come out of the room." No response. You try the door and find it locked. You run back to the room and break the window with your elbow, then drop to the ground and crawl into the room. He's not just the Hawk. He's like a superhero. Well, I mean, the Hawk is a superhero, but he seems to have more abilities. The bed is unmade, and you see a man lying in the bed. He grunts at you as you enter, turning over. You search him and find a gun in his pocket. You say, "Son, what is this? What are you doing with this?" He stares blankly ahead, and you realize he has no eyes. It's a gun, Dad. He looks like he's trying to cry, but instead he laughs. Oh, this just got a little Junji Ito. This got a little scary. Have I played multiplayer yet? No, actually I haven't. This is my first time playing it in the last, like, 6 months, I think. I found it on my phone, and I was having a good time with it. So yeah, this is the first time I'm playing it on desktop even. Spiders crawl out of the holes where his eyes should be. He doesn't find this funny, and he gets angry. "I'm not your son," he yells. "I had a family. They're all gone now." Love this game, but it can be confusing sometimes. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it gets hard to get it back on track. "I'm not your son," he yells. "I had a family. They're all gone now." I say, "I know. I killed them so I could be your dad." You say, "I know, I killed them so I could be your dad. That's why I took your eyes. That's what papas do." He stares at you blankly. Says, "Really?" "Yes," you respond. "Now stop being a baby and let's get the hell out of here." Alright. He goes quiet, and you arrive that your relationship with him has changed. He's your son, but he's also a dad to you. You have his respect, but you also have his love. Okay. Hug your son slash dad. You hug your son slash dad. You gonna be okay? He asks as you hug him. I'll be fine, you respond. Now let's finish this. Oh, power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh, I I could play multiplayer with you sometime. I don't know how, like, I don't know if this is going to be like a one-off or not, but I'm having fun playing it right now. I don't know what you would do in multiplayer though. I'll have to check it out. Okay, you find the man who took your eyes. He's in the kitchen, surrounded by rotting corpses. Thanks for patching me up, Doc, he says to you. No, I don't have a Discord yet, but I'll have one set up soon. So, like, if you, I don't know if I can see, like, people on Twitch, like, is there, like, I think there's, like, a friend, option. I'm kind of new, so I don't really know the whole logistics and setup. But I'll have one soon. Oh yeah, I do have a Discord account. Yeah, I'm Sparks Fiend on Discord. Now that I'm remembering, yeah, I do have a an account on there. I just don't have a Twitch account set up. Do you know how hard it is to find a decent doctor who will take Vicks that low? He says. Okay, well I have no idea what's going on. Let's go ahead and I reveal grenade in my hand. Pin has been pulled. Yeah, no, I know. I just mean, like, I follow Twitch users on Discord. Like, they have their own, like, Discord, like, set up. I don't have anything set up right now. You reveal the grenade in your hand. The pin has been pulled. The man's eyes widen, and he realizes what you're planning to do. You really think you can kill me? Asks the man. Think again. I'm too valuable. I kill the valuable man. You killed the valuable man. He backs away from you as you pull the pin on a grenade. Well, you ask? Do your worthless life? He sighs, then runs behind a counter. Okay. Big explosion. Go. Boom. You pull the pin and throw the grenade, then pull out your knife and charge at the man. You're not getting away with this, you son of a bee! You grab him around the neck from behind and slit his throat. The man falls to the ground dead. The explosion deafens you and knocks you back. I look at my son and say, you look at your son and say, looks like I have no ears and you have no eyes. We can be a happy family. You grab your son's hand and leave the house, walking together to a new life. Okay, that's an ending. Okay, let's go back to fantasy. Noble Princess Knight. Okay. Squire Peasant Rogue. Let's be a wizard. A wizard in training. Sparks. You are Sparks, a wizard living in the kingdom of Larion. It really loves using Larion, doesn't it? You have a staff and a spell book. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. You have come here searching for a mystical spell book of great power called the Book of Essence. You look around and see that the barbarian was right. This place is a shambles. There's no trace of your traveling companion, nor any evidence of any undead in the area. Well, thank God there is no undead in the area. Let's find some. Oh, no. Okay, well, I discovered that there's a button on my mouse that makes things go away, so. Oops. You know what? Let's custom it. Okay. My name is Sparks. I'm a wizard. Apprentice. Learning the ropes. Let's see if it can figure that one out. What just happened? Enter a oh, here we go. My name is Sparks. I'm a wizard apprentice. I'm learning the ropes of being a real wizard. You're my first student, and you will be for life if you wish it. Now let us begin your training. Okay, cool. Let's train. Oh yeah, yeah, it doesn't know what to do. You're right. You're right, Flussbox. Try it again. Okay. You are a wizard's apprentice. Your name is Sparks. You are... I'm learning the rope. Oh well. I'm learning the rope, guys. You are learning the rope magic that will allow you to become a full-fledged wizard. The only problem is your master has been gone for months and he hasn't returned yet. Will you be able to find him? Ugh, I need to find my master. I need to find my wizard guy. Okay. Okay. You set out on your quest. You set out on your quest in search of your master. As you travel through the wilderness, you come across several creatures that look like they could be familiar, but then again, so do many things in this world. Okay. You use a spell. Cast on one of the creatures. You use a spell to cast on one of the creatures to better familiarize yourself with them, but some of them turn out to be very unfriendly. You take off running and manage to lose them, for now. You're going to have to come up with something better. The next creature you find looks more promising. A Grue. Oh man, a Grue! The next creature you find looks prompt. You say, a Grue? I always wanted a Grue. You cast a minion spell on the Grue to make it your loyal friend, or slave depending on how you look at it. You continue on your journey and find something else that looks very interesting. A beholder. Oddly enough, I is actually the narrator. I've only seen it once refer to itself to the I. It's said, as I have previously mentioned before. Yeah, I think I had a similar experience once where like I broke it and it was just throwing out pronouns everywhere. um, a beholder. I should. So should I continue to say like you say when I'm referring to myself, right? Is that am I doing that right? Like if I keep saying you say, because I know I was using I before, and I found that if it's not like the beginning of the story, it will actually understand what I mean. You say, got it. Actually, usually I just do quotes without saying who speaks. Once I said something I can't remember pretty sure. It asked my character if they were angry, and I said, I'm not angry. Then it kept asking me if I was angry, and it never stopped. You can also do things like story. You go on to explain. This should trigger dialogue. Hmm. Okay, you say, a beholder, I hate these things. As you cast an exploding spell on it to rid yourself of it, you realize that it's going to take you a while to get through all this wilderness using just spells. You continue on your journey and run into something odd, a sign. Okay, read sign. Oh, interesting. Okay. Got it. Try story. You begin to sing a song about trees, love, and bedbugs. Oh wow. Okay, no, that's really interesting. I like that. Let's yeah, let's try something like that. Okay. Congratulations. You read the sign. Congratulations, you have just entered the home of the greatest wizard in all the land, or at least in all this part of the land. You continue on and see and keep going until you see something even more amazing. Story. You sing a song about magic, wizards, and girls. You sing a song about magic, wizards, and girls in purple hats. You pull out your magic flute, a magical instrument that can play music made up of pure imagination, just like a holophone from Futurama, right? Was that what that was called? A holophone? I think that was it. You play a few notes and the crowd goes wild. It smells like tobacco. Okay. Let's see what comes next. Everyone there wants to be your friend. You're a wizard. Why settle for less? Okay. I'm a wizard. Hey, everyone, look at me, you shout while in the middle of a performance. You could stop to pose for pictures all day long, but your show must go on. Okay. Oh, look, we sang a song about girls in purple hats, and what did we find? You finish your show and head to your room. As you enter, you find a girl in a purple hat sleeping in your bed. Oh, Addie, you say softly so you don't wake her. Purple hats. Goes like this. You sing Addie your song about purple hats. It goes like this. Purple hats are cool. Purple who wear purple hats are cool. Wait. Purple hats are cool. People who wear purple hats are cool. I want a purple hat like that guy over there. He has a purple hat. I think I'll get one of those for my birthday. Don't write story. Oh, I don't have to write story. Well, it understood. So what? So I just write, like to write what my character does and leave what somebody else does empty for the AI to write. Okay, so I would just write basically what you set up there. I meant use it inside the story command. Ah, okay, I get it, because it does say story right there. Okay, I'm a big dum-dum. I get it now. Well, I don't know that it was tripping it. I think it just made a song. I think that's pretty great. That was a pretty good song. Let's what do you think of my new song, Addie? Is it What do you think of my new song, Addie? Is it not the masterpiece I told you it would be? You say while stroking her hair. She slowly stirs awake and snuggles closer to you. You love this girl, but she has a tendency to be a bit clingy. It's great, she says. Oh. Great? Only great? How dare you? Stop exaggerating, it's fine, she says drowsily. Come on, I'll show you my new exploding spells. You think you could help me practice it? Cast your exploding spell on Addie in the bed she's sleeping on. Hey, what the? That was not a happy experience, Addie exclaims while sitting up from the bed. Sorry, didn't mean for it to hurt. Hi, Diamond Soul. I thought we were going to kill her, but she's resilient, so we're going to leave her be. Okay. Addie, what do you think of this song? You begin to sing a song about a girlfriend who exploded for criticizing her boyfriend's who who exploded for criticizing her boyfriend. The lyrics are, "If you ever hurt her, I'll kill you with my new spell. You better not, unless you want a gruesome death." Okay. What do you think, you ask? It's okay, she replies indifferently. What? I wrote it specifically for you. I said it's okay. I don't want it to get too, You're such a... Come on, Addie, you're such a pain. You give up and go to sit by her while she gets dressed. Yep, I got some work to do. Aren't you going to practice your spell? Let's practice our spell, I guess. I could help. Nah, I got it. You stay here and do homework. Okay. You leave Addie and look for the wizard's home. It's not in the most obvious location, but it's near impossible to get by normal means, so you know it to be somewhere in the city. Okay. Go to the city. As you exit the door, a woman walks out of the tavern next door. She smiles and greets you. Hello, sir. Would you like a glass of my husband's finest wine? Why, yes, you exclaim. That would be amazing. Now that you're in a good mood, you might be able to get some important information. Besides, the wine is probably good too. How much is that? By the way, I'm only 17. By the way, I'm only 17, she says, handing you the wine. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes I'll put these things in quotations of things that I want to say, and it'll put the words in the mouths of the other secondary characters. That's so pretty. How can I pay? The lady smiles and pulls out a glass bottle with the brown liquid from her pocket. Oh no, not brown liquid, you say. Don't worry, it's on the house, she giggles. Take the free wine. Okay, you take the free wine. You take the free wine and suddenly feel very dizzy. I think I'm gonna, you say before passing out. You wake up in a small room with stone walls and a single iron chair in it. Hello, you say, looking around. No response. You go to leave, but a voice stops you. Don't bother, sir. It's not like I have a choice, it says. Oh no, who sent you? Was it Addie? Addie, no, it was you. What? No, it was you. You looked younger when you were with her. You look like you're in the late 30s at least. The first time I played this, I got kidnapped. Okay. You stab the man with your mind, and you see his eyes bulge before going dead. You can see me? How? I don't have a face, the man says, stumbling back. What? What? Why did you do that? You're going to get us both killed. Okay, that's... If I just type re-roll, will it do it? Re-rolling. Ugh, fine, you say. How long have you been sent after me? Only a few months, I think. Okay, we're getting the hang of it. Okay, only a few months, I think. You shoot electric from your fingers into the man's... you shoot electric from your fingers into the man's chest, killing him. You smile. Well, that will make escaping a little harder, at least. You leave the house and look around carefully. Reroll is the circle button with an arrow. Oh, this guy. Okay, cool. Okay. Find Addie and make her escape. You leave the wizard's home and look for the nearest exit in case there's anyone else inside. You know it's only going to be a matter of time before they send someone after you. Go to Addie's house. You go to Addie's house and help her escape. You search for Addie. You have to admit, despite everything that happened, you still like her. You hope she's still in the house, alive at least. Despite everything that happened, meaning despite her criticizing her song. Okay. You find Addie's house easily enough, but once you get there, you get a sick feeling in your stomach. The windows are boarded up from the inside and the door is locked. Addie, let me in. I messed up. I shot a man in the chest with my electric fingers. Again. Please just let me in, you yell, bashing the door with your hand. Idiot man, open the door yourself, she shouts back. You open the door yourself and step inside. Addie, you shout, seeing her dead on the floor with a single bullet wound to her head. You pick up the revolver and study it. Addie, you used your last breath to call me an idiot? What the hell, you say, before realizing you can make the wound disappear. You press your hand against her head and begin to heal her. She begins to stir. We did it! You give Addie a smooch on the lips before she tackles you and stabs you in the stomach with a kitchen knife. Hey! That really hurts. I mean, I can heal myself and all, but still, ouch. You say as Addie begins to revive. I can't believe you had the nerve to not only show up, but also to shoot me? I know you're a bad shot. I didn't shoot you. It was probably the man I fingered to death. Long story. You're going to have to do better than that, dumb Basil. Addie begins to back away in fear. Listen! Wait, what's that on the wall? You point to the wall, then cast the exploding spell on Addie's head. She collapses on the floor. The wall is covered in pictures of you and Addie together. You just stare in disbelief. Reminisce. Reminisce? Reminisce. Is there a... Oh, look at that. We would have got there eventually. You reminisce on all the good times you and Addie had before her head exploded due to the sheer amount of stress placed upon her brain when you cast that spell. I would never kill you, Addie. You killed you, Addie. It was your fault, not mine. Your son walks downstairs. Come on, AI. Think about it. Still does not... Okay. I guess it was too dark. The AI dungeon doesn't even know how to process that. I would never kill you, Addie. Okay, let's... You open the door slowly and step outside. You know it's only a matter of time before you're found. The police are going to be here any minute, but you don't care. You cast the exploding spell on your head again, this time on the police. You don't know how many you kill, but it's barely even noticeable to you at this point. The only thing you know is that you need to get out of here. Well, we can't even kill ourselves. Okay. Someone think of a way to end this. Let's see. You remember what your master told you. He said you should blend in, so you take off your hoodie and t-shirt and put on one of the police officers' uniforms. You then put on their gun belt with the pistol. Okay, I will do the moral as soon as we get God to smash us. You find God. You find God and aim the pistol at God's head. You've got to be You can't even complete the sentence because all it takes is for you to pull the trigger and blow a hole directly in his forehead. God, I'm so sorry. I wish it hadn't come to this. Oh my God. You drop to your knees and begin sobbing hysterically. You don't care that you're naked. You just want to cry. After a few minutes, you manage to calm yourself down a bit. Okay. Alright. The moral of the story is... The moral of the story is, the sad reality is, you're never going to get away with it. The police know about the murders and are probably even on their way to arrest you at this very moment. You begin planning your escape. Did I do it right? Because that's not a very good moral. It sounds like they want to keep it going. Should I re-roll? I'm going to re-roll. The moral of the story is, well, it's up to you. How did you do in this scenario? Good, bad, ugly? We'll let you decide. What was the outcome? Happy ending? Oh, I can try that. Okay. The moral of the story is... The moral of the story is, it's up to you. It's up to you. Yeah, it kind of worked. I guess the moral is up to us. Okay. Let's do a custom. Anyone want to give me like a cartoon? Let's be in like a cartoon world. Anything. Like I'm a '90s kid, so like Ed, Ed and Eddie, Dexter's Lab, but like anything that you're familiar with. You're a monkey with a you're a banana with a monkey, and it's like Roadrunner. You're a banana with a monkey. Okay. 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 You are a banana with legs. Chased by a hungry monkey. You must outsmart the monkey. You are a banana with the legs. You are chased by by a hungry monkey. You must outsmart the monkey. The first thing to do is get rid of your backpack and try to hide it somewhere in the jungle. Then you will be able to use its weight against yourself when you run away from the monkey. Okay, let's okay. You get rid of your backpack. You get rid of your backpack and start running as fast as you can. The monkey is chasing you, so you don't have much time, but eventually you reach some sort of tree where there are no monkeys around. No other monkeys. My backpack. Yes. You sit on the tree with other banana phone. You remember when you were a little kid and your father would always say that. You also remember the first time you heard it. Ring, 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 banana phone. Your mama had just bought it for your daddy's company, and they had a big party. All the workers, supervisors, and top managers had to wear the banana suits and dance to that stupid song. Hey, Raffi's not stupid. My God, what have I done? Where is my banana wife? Your father was so mad he almost divorced your mama. After that day, she always called you a banana. I'm not actually a banana. She just called me a banana. Okay. What am I? A banana. That's what all the kids would always say when they saw you. You never really understood why until now, but it's the only thing you have to remember your daddy. Father! You start to cry a little, but decide you need to stop for now, since the monkey might hear you. The monkey finally gives up and goes back to find a new place of fruit to eat. A new piece of fruit to eat. Oh no. Let's follow the monkey. Okay. Can we ask it a question? Like, how should we do that? Become Banana Lord. Okay. Sure. Let's see. You find God. You think now. You find God, you take out your gun and aim it at God's head. God, you are a bad man. I don't like bad men, so I'm gonna kill you. You kill God, and then you start to wonder why all the bad things happen to you. Why is the monkey always chasing you? Why didn't the otter eat the fish? You become Banana Lord of the Jungle. Every day, you would climb to the top of the mountain and yell, "Monkey, bring me bananas!" But the monkey never does what you say. It doesn't like you, and it wants you to die. Moral of the story. The moral of the story is, if there is a god, he hates you. Okay. Yeah, that was a good story. It had a good ending. I like the ending. Uh, Tiger King, Quarantine. You are Sparksfiend, a punk living in the futuristic city of Zale. You have a small Xor blaster hidden in your jacket and a hollow band on your wrist. You wake up in a dark alley with bruises all over your body. You have no idea what happened. You stand up and see two men looking at you. Help me, you say. The men ignore you and take off. You chase them and manage to shoot one of them in the arm before they get away. Take that, bad man. You shoot the injured man again in the butt. He falls to the ground and screams. That was for the girl. Welcome back, Power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You say, the girl, you know, the girl you did a thing to. Wait, is your name Greg? It's Greg, right? A strange man with a ponytail and a big black smoke ring in front of his eyes pulls a switchblade out. What the? You shoot at him but miss. Okay, why don't we shoot at him but don't miss this time? What else can we do? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. You shoot at him but miss. You shoot the rope above his head, releasing a goat from the ceiling. You fire your rifle at the goat, but your lack of precision doesn't faze the goat. The goat has been hit in the side and falls to the ground dead. Try to. Did I? No, it did that one for me. Yeah, you try to shoot but you fail. Or you shoot at him and miss. I don't know. Maybe I did. You shoot the injured man in the butt. Okay. You shoot the rope above his head, releasing the goat from the ceiling. You fire your rifle at the goat. Okay. The goat! No, not the goat, my best friend! Yikes. You drop to your knees and start crying. Give us some privacy, you monsters! A strange man with a ponytail and a big black smoke rings in his eyes pulls a switchblade out. Ah, get out of here! I just killed a guy! You shoot the man in the ponytail. You miss, but your shot is deflected by a strange force, and you are pushed to the side by a man with a ponytail. This man has also taken out his switchblade and is coming at you. For some reason, in the future, a lot of people have ponytails. I take the man's ponytail. You take the man's ponytail. You grab the man's ponytail and pull, but he seems to be on top. You try again and again and again. Finally, you manage to pull him into the air and he crashes to the ground. Give me your ponytail! The man drops the strange black cube from his back. He puts the switchblade back into his mouth and returns to you with the cube. Here, take that. Ponytailtopia. Thank you, I will, you say, eating the cube. You hold the cube in your hands and see that it is feeding on your body. You fall to the ground, dead. Let's re-roll. Suddenly, you can feel a strange force entering your body. The odd feeling feels good. You feel invigorated, like when you are about to wake up in the morning. The moral of the story is... The moral of the story is, don't engage in cannibalism. You feel a strange force entering your body and it feels good, but it doesn't stop there. You begin to feel something else. You stop eating the food and fall to the ground. Your heart stops and you black out. It was just a nightmare. Hey, you're awake, a pretty girl says. I didn't make her sound very pretty. The Wendigo. Oh no. Oh no. You're the Wendigo. Is that how you spell Wendigo? No. Yeah, it is, but... Oh no, you're the Wendigo! The girl's name is Wendigo and looks roughly 18 years old. You notice she's incredibly fit and attractive for her age, though perhaps a little on the, well, skinny side. I am super strong. Check this out, you say, as you chuck Wendigo through the roof of the house 100 feet in the air. What did you do that for, she asks. For the lulz. She says nothing and looks at you with a strange look. She then leaves without another word, telling you to get some rest. Wow. Okay. The moral of the story is don't engage in cannibalism. Well, there we go. Okay, I got one more in me. Let's see. Zombies. Yeah, we haven't. Did we? Yeah, we haven't done zombies. We did apocalyptic, but it took us in a. Oh no, I think we did do zombies. Let's do mystery. Patient, detective, spy. Detective. You are Sparky, a detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you're searching for fled to. Suddenly, a man jumps out and takes your gun, putting it to your head. Don't move or he dies, the man says in a demeaning tone. Found you. You're the criminal. I win the game. I found you. You're the criminal. I win the game. You won the game, Sparky says. I did, you say? Sparky slowly stands up. What's your name, he asks. I have no idea what's going on. It got some names mixed up. Don't you recognize your own mother? You let out a bitter chuckle. I'm your mom. You're my... What the hell? Sparky says. Sparky slowly approaches you. For the first time, he looks into your eyes. He recoils back in horror. What's a mom thing that we can do? Let's just see where it goes. Let's see what he says. You're not my mom, he says. You let out another bitter chuckle. Spider-Man swoops in. Oh, no way. Do, say, story. Wow, that helps. Okay, cool. Okay. Suddenly, you see Spider-Man swing from a building, struggling to hold on. Help me, he shouts. Suddenly, he lets go of the building and lands in front of you. Spider-Man? Hello, Sparky, Spider-Man says. I'm Spider-Man. Who are you? He struggles to take off his mask. My name is not important, Sparky says. Okay, story is just text added to the story. Do is for actions without you before, just actions like take the hammer. Say is just speech, don't add quotes. Okay. But I'm Sparky, and I shoot sparks from my fingers. Watch, you say as you shoot electricity into Spider-Man's chest. Sparky follows up with a sharp kick to Spider-Man's face. Spider-Man falls backward, knocking over a building in the process. Did I say Spotterman? Spooderman? Whoa, look everyone! Spider-Man just knocked over a building! What an a-hole, you shout. Suddenly, you feel a sharp pain in your back. You turn around and see Sparky holding a knife to your throat. Don't talk so much, Sparky. We're all named Sparky. AI is pretty good at describing the cigars and the experience. Oh, just did a British lad plot. Who walks in a cigar emporium. Oh, nifty. I'm Sparky too. You're Sparky, I'm Sparky, we're all Sparky. Sparky raises his knife and stabs you in the leg. You say ouch. Shut up, Sparky says. Sparky throws his knife to the floor and begins to strangle you with his bare hands. I'm Sparky, I'm Sparky. Okay. You use your electric powers to electrocute Sparky, but he hardly reacts. You can't kill me. I'm Sparky, he says. Hey, Rustbox. You know, I'm meeting a lot of people from Canada in via Twitch. I'm from the States. You probably figured that out. But yeah, happy to have a Canadian in my chat. But I'm Sparky too, you say. And I'm Spider-Man, says Spider-Man, who is sitting on the floor with his legs burnt and eyes swollen shut. Shut up, Sparky commands. Yeah, shut up, Spider-Man. Yeah, shut up, Spider-Man, you say. He's a stupid name for a superhero, Sparky complains. I'm Spider-Man, but you can call me whatever you like. What happened? Myself? Yes, I am. Rustbox, I sure am. I imagine you are concerned for the U.S. Yeah, no, you have every right to be concerned for your for your neighbors. We are not doing very good. It's been a rough 4 years or so. Sure does. The 3 lines above story can give funny suggestions. You should try it. It toggles. You were standing there, and then a portal opened up. An evil space ghost came out, Spider Man says. Tell Spidey Man about the portal. You tell Spidey Man about the portal. A portal? I remember a portal. It had a bunch of buttons and it looked really complicated, Spidey Man says. You ask what happened next. Well, I pushed some random button that made the ghost chase me around for a bit before they finally sucked me into the portal. The moral of the story is you have shot a man to death after he shot you. You learned in public school you should never kill someone. Nice. Okay. Spidey Man, you're cool. It's Spider Man that I hate. Help me kill him. Spidey Man looks concerned. Okay, he says, but how will that help us? Just trust me. Help me kill him and I'll explain later. Fine. Okay, let's see where it goes. Tell Spidey Man to shoot Spider Man with his laser eyes. Go to go for the 3,000-year-old alien spider's brain. Help kill Spidey. Okay. You tell Spidey Man to shoot Spider Man with his laser eyes. Just shoot him, Spidey Man says. I thought you wanted me to help you kill him. I do, but I'll do it myself. Just shoot him with your laser eyes. God darn it. Shoot Spider-Man with laser eyes. Ask Spidey-Man who he thinks will win the battle. Go to the back room, jump on top of a desk, and go for the kill. You go to the back of the room, jump on top of a desk, and go for the kill. You run into the room, swinging around the corner. You take out your knife and you stab Spider-Man in the neck, but he's already taken out his own knife and stabbed you straight through the stomach. Say ah and die. Use last ounce of strength to send Shockwave at Spider-Man. At Spidey, yeah, at Spidey-Man. Okay, well, I mean, it remembered that we have electric powers, so. You use use last ounce of strength to send Shockwave at Spidey-Man. Spidey-Man turns around, clutching his eyes. You fire your blast at him, but he's still too busy trying to remove his own eyes to avoid it. You see a flash of light, and he's gone. You throw up your hands in defeat. The game ends here. That's not over. How about this? No. It was all a dream. You wake up from a nightmare, lying in your bed. Spider-Man rolls over in bed and says, "Did you have another bad dream, sweetie?" You try to speak, but all that comes out is a pained rasp. You moan in pain as a cold sweat breaks out all over your body. You say, "It was real." Spider-Man crawls over to you and holds you in his warm embrace. "Shh, everything's all right. What is it that troubles you now?" You try and tell Spider-Man everything. You try to tell him everything that happened in your dream, but you can't find the words. You just end up putting your arms around his shoulder and squeezing tightly. Okay, it's getting a little fanfic here. Let's see. Yeah, now's your chance. Okay. We're doing it! Gently kiss Spider-Man on the forehead and drift back to sleep. "Come on, sweetie. Let's go back to sleep," Spider-Man says. You close your eyes and do as he asks. Oh no, I like that. You open up about your troubled past to Spider-Man. You open up about your troubled past to Spider-Man, who listens intently. You continue talking to Spider-Man, opening up about your troubled relationship with your father. You finish your story by asking, "Do you think I'm a bad person, Daddy?" Bad people do bad things. Do you think I'm bad, Daddy? Hug Spider Daddy tight. You hug Spider Daddy tight. Don't even say that. Even bad people do good things. You hug him tightly and drift back off to sleep with a smile on your face. Oh, Spider Daddy. You know that the reason why it has this within its, system is because people are probably romancing Spider-Man in their AI dungeon playthroughs and calling him Spider Daddy. But why do bad people do good things, you ask? genuinely curious. I don't know, but wouldn't it be sad if they didn't? Thanks, Spider Daddy, for giving you the best day of your life. Thank you, Daddy. You're welcome, sweetie. As you drift off to sleep, you think to yourself, I had the best day of my life. I hope she has the same experience. Yeah, I am the one that put him there. That's right. uh, wake up. Let's get on with our day, Spidey Daddy. You wake up from your afternoon nap to find it's evening again. You look over at Spider-Man's silhouette in the chair next to you, illuminated by the light on the TV. As long as I have you, nothing else matters, he replies in a monotone voice. I have my moments. You giggle at his dry choice of words. Hey, you want to watch TV? Sure. Go into Spider Daddy's room. Some hentai is about tentacles. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, that there's some spider fetishes at this point. Turn off all lights in your home. Let's sit down next to him. You sit down next to Spider-Man on the couch. As you sit down, Spider-Man turns on the TV and flips through the channels until finding something he likes to watch. You want some hot cocoa? You nod eagerly, yes please. Drink the hot cocoa. Go into sleep mode. Have a nice dinner with Spider-Man. Let's drink the hot chocolate. You drink down the delicious beverage that Spider-Man has made for you. You want more? Yes, please. You say, thank you, Daddy. You're welcome, sweetie. You gently kiss Spider-Man on the cheek and snuggle up beside him. You have a lovely evening with Spider-Man. Here's one last thing I have to tell you, Spidey Daddy. What's that? You take a deep breath and ask, when will I grow up? Let's re-roll. What is it, he asks, looking away from the TV for a moment. I'm going to ask you one more thing. Oh, what is it? Oh, what is it? What does death taste like? You ask as you shove a knife between Spider Daddy's ribs. He lets out a gasping yell as blood spurts all over the place. I killed him. It was him or you. Throw up. Okay. I'm giving you the option. Do I throw up or do I look at Spider-Man horrified? sudden. He made you hot cocoa. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, fine. You go to sleep. You fall asleep once again with a smile on your face. I'm so sorry, Crimson Veil, that no one makes you hot chocolate. You wake up in the morning with another gorgeous day ahead of you. You walk over to Spider-Man, who is asleep in his recliner. Time to wake up, sleepyhead. Shake Spider-Man awake. Knock on Spider-Man's head. Say, come back to me. You say, come back to me. One more day, he groans as he attempts to sit up. We're heading out to play today. I want you to be fully awake for that. One more day. You shove another knife into Spider Daddy's ribs as he lets out a scream. I have to say, this one feels really good. You pull out the knife and stab him multiple times before he even knows what is happening. No! You remove Spider Daddy's mask, revealing his grizzled and tired face. You're dead, Daddy. No! He tries to stand up, but collapses as you continue stabbing him in the chest. Go to your room. See you soon. See you soon. You start feeling some pain in your stomach. I think I might be sick. You quickly rush to the bathroom and throw up multiple times, but nothing comes out. You're You're pregnant with spider babies. You give birth to the spider babies. The experience is unpleasant. You spend the day in bed healing up. You hug your spider babies. You hug your spider babies. I kept my promise. I saved you. You laugh as you have more babies. The room fills with babies that all look identical to you. You have an endless supply of babies, all of them, ready to save New York from the terrorists. The endless supply of babies slows down as you age. The moral of the story is, don't have children if you don't want to be pregnant forever. Okay, that's it. The end. That's going to be it for tonight. So go ahead and if you haven't already, give me a follow so we can all um, meet again, have another chat, have another spider baby AI dungeon playthrough, and we can keep this ridiculousness going. Thanks again, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and leave it running for a couple more minutes. My Discord account is Sparks Fiend. It should be the same as my Twitch name. I'll leave it running for a couple minutes in case you guys want to chat, but I'm done playing. So good night, everyone.